Hello, welcome to the Spiritual Divine Wisdom channel. I am Supreme Divine. I created this channel so that you can have better communication, more clear, more close relationship with your spirit. Today we're going to be doing our Libra reading, our monthly general reading for Libras for the month of June. I want you to remember that my readings are timeless. I also want you to remember that on this channel we're talking metaphysics. We're talking energy, we're talking spirituality. Let's get into this reading. I want everybody to like, share, subscribe, and please comment. I want to say peace and blessings, love and light to all that is watching, to all my supporters. I send love and light, positive energy into your atmosphere, into your reality. Remember, my readings are timeless, so whenever you resonate with this reading, then it is for you. Remember, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. But if you feel it resonates for you, then it is for you. Let's see what's going on with the Libras for the month of June. Let's see what's going on for the reading. What messages do we have for the Libras for the month of June? What messages do we have for the Libras for the month of June? Thank you, Father. What messages do we have for the Libras? What messages do we have for the Libras in the month of June? Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So Libra, this month is about you completing. You're coming to a completion when it comes to your financial security, when it comes to your home, when it comes to your property, when it comes to family. We had the Five of Cups. We had the Five of Cups in reverse. We had the Hierophant. Okay, Libra. You're going through a completion about your finances, about your property, about your home. You're feeling, or you're feeling not defeated, but you're feeling as if things don't work out for you all the time. You're feeling that it's a hit or miss when it comes to you when you ask for something. And what's going on is you're going through an adjustment in your mind. You're going through an adjustment. You're changing beliefs. You're changing emotional patterns that you have set. You're going to need some spiritual guidance. This is the challenge. The challenge is for you to partake of a spiritual tradition. Partake of a spiritual tradition. For some of you, it's going to be a religion. For some of you, it's going to be something a little bit more deeper. But also, for some of you, you're going to need to go to someone that's an authority spiritually for some guidance. The Hierophant means guidance. It could be spiritual guidance. It could be financial guidance. But it's got to be somebody that's considered an authority in this field. This completion is going on. This completion is going on because you have a choice with this Two of Cups in reverse. Excuse me, this Two of Cups. This completion is going on because there's a choice to make. There's a choice to make in relationships. There's a choice to make about someone in a relationship. There's a choice to make about the relationship you have with yourself. You have the World card in reverse. And this is how you're going to overcome your challenge. This World card, the World of Fortune, or the World, excuse me. With this World card, you're going to need to begin to understand your place in the world. It's in reverse because there's some inner work that needs to be done. You're going to need to understand your place in the world. You're going to need to understand the dance in life. If we look at it in this upright position, you'll see that she's like a dancer. So you're going to have to understand this dance for life. And for the outcome, we have the Hanging Man. So there's a sacrifice. Ultimately, there's a sacrifice that you're going to make in the month of June that is going to change your perception or reverse your perception. This sacrifice will be this choice, whether it's choosing to move away from a toxic situation in a relationship, whether it's choosing to move away from your relationship with money. You're complete. You're going through a completion when it comes to money. 10 is a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning. This month is about a completion. You're feeling that you need to make some changes in your belief system, make some changes in your emotional patterns. There's a choice. You could feel this way or you could feel that way. Remember, the law of attraction states that when you feel positive, you attract positive. When you feel negative, you attract negative. So I'm sensing that you're going to need to connect with some kind of higher spiritual guidance. Could be this reading, could be a lecturer on the YouTube, could be a pastor, could be an imam, could be a priest, could be a monk. But there's someone that you're going to have to go and get some guidance from. Ultimately, this guidance is the guidance from within you. This guidance is the guidance from the source energy. The challenge about this is it's got to be something that's out of your present belief system or your present emotional feelings about something. Let's go a little further and get us a little clarification from the Goddess deck. Some of you are coming to a completion within your home. And some of you are coming through a completion or going through a completion within your home, within a relationship. It's about making an adjustment with this Five of Cups in reverse. It's about making a choice between a relationship. It could be two women and you're trying to choose between them, Libra. It could be two men and you're trying to choose between them. Something needs to go out so that something can come in. It's a rhythm to this. In order for anything of equal value to be gained, something of equal value must be lost. It's the basic law of rhythm, equivalent exchange. There's nothing free in the universe. Everything takes energy. It even takes energy to recognize energy. Let's get a... What messages do you have for the Libra goddess? What messages do you have for the Libra goddess? What messages do you have for the Libra goddess? Thank you. What messages do you have for the Libra goddess? What messages do you have for the Libra? We have Artemis in reverse, the Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. And by it being in reverse, because remember this Five of Cups is in reverse. So it's some inner work going on, and it's a lot of inner work going on. And first and foremost, for those Libras that are scared to go within inside, for those Libras that say, I try to meditate and I always see scary images. Those images are there to protect you. They are your guardians. You need to connect with the guardians or allow them to come and interface, and they will allow you pass if you can stand them. Meaning, if you can face your fears. You are protected in this situation. You are protected. Whatever decision that you decide to make, you are protected. That's why you have Sekhmet, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are. Your strength assures a happy outcome. Use your strength. Use your inner strength. Use your inner strength to rearrange your inner reality. It's time to free up the space. You could be in a relationship that's not allowing you to grow. You could be in a living situation that's not allowing you to grow. You're in a situation that's coming to a completion, and going through this cycle, you didn't release the emotional energy that you needed to release. See, we have to understand that we're growing. We're constantly growing. And I want you to think about, do you feel the same way about certain situations that you did when you was 20? For those of you that's older than 20. For those of you that's listening that's 20. Did you feel the same way when you were 10? So emotions change as well as thoughts. Some emotions do not serve us anymore. We have to be strong enough to face them. Realizing that you're spiritually protected on the inside of your mind. And last, you have Diana. Focused intention, you have her in reverse. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Okay, we have this World card in reverse. We have this focus intention in reverse. We have the Two of Cups. Okay, you're going to need to make your choice. And in making this choice, you're going to have to focus your intention. You're going to have to focus your intention more on the inside than the outside. More of looking for it on the inside. You need to look for the changes inside of yourself. You need to look for your place in the world inside of yourself. You need to be able to go inside, do what we call mind work in my school, do what we call mind work, and see your place in the world. See yourself with the success you want in the world. See yourself with the relationship you want in the world. Now, this Hanging Man, like I said, there's a sacrifice. You're going to have to be strong when you make this sacrifice, knowing that this sacrifice is going to bring you to a change of perception, a change of perspective. Now let's get into our occult solution side of this reading. I haven't been doing this lately in other readings, but my spirit guide was telling me it's time for me to start putting out the higher energy, wisdom. Knowledge is just having the information. Let's get this understood. Knowledge is just having information. Wisdom is the application of that knowledge. Without being able to turn your knowledge into wisdom, you will not have an understanding. Understanding, understanding, overstanding. Your understanding comes from the application of knowledge. Understanding the process in which knowledge manifests into wisdom. This is my spells deck. And we'll see what kind of ritual, what kind of magical exercise or ritual or meditation that you need to do in order to cleanse your energy or balance your energy or project your energy or receive energy. What messages do you have for a spirit? What messages do you have for a spirit? What message do you have for us? What message do you have for the Libra for the month of June? What messages do you have for the Libra for the month of June? Okay, we have Dragon's Blood ink. For adding power to any spell, Dragon's Blood ink can be crafted on a Tuesday or during the dark moon for accessing power from pain. We got this Five of Cups in reverse because it's about the pain, it's about the frustration, it's about the anxiety. All of those are emotions that need to be adjusted, that need to be changed. Those are conflicts. This ink can be traced over a letter of intentions, used to draw magical symbols, and even worn to add strength, mastery, and warrior energy to any daunting task. Put a spoonful of crushed dragon's blood in a half-ounce amber apothecary bottle. Add a spoonful of crushed gum arabic and a teaspoon of rubbing alcohol, and stir together with a dowel stick. Fill the remainder of the bottle with mineral water. Use a quill or small paintbrush to apply to your spells, as this will not write like pen ink. Dragon's Blood ink. It's in reverse. So, Dragon Blood has the power to balance relationship, to balance emotional pain. So, you don't have to just get Dragon's Blood ink. You can get Dragon's Blood incense and light some of that and put out your intention to change from these negative emotions to positive emotions. The next card we have is the Moon. Lunar wisdom brightens the dark sky at night. Stand outside or whenever in the moon, or wherever the moon is in view. Anoint yourself with lavender, camphor, or myrrh oil. Holding your arms out and absorbing the moon's light. Envision the moon inhabiting your body from the crown of your head all the way down to your feet. Repeat this chant 3 times and meditate on messages received from the goddess, writing them in your journal, or book of shadows. Luna, Nut, Selene, Hecate, Aradia, Yeminya, goddess of the moon in all of your phases. I seek illumination from your pale and glowing faces. Light a torch among my path. You don't have to remember those goddess names that I just put out. Any goddess of the moon, any feminine deity of the moon, and you can do this ritual. So you need to align yourself with the moon energy, Libra. If you're up late night and you're outside and you smoke herb, you need to smoke you some herb, gaze into the moonlight, feel the energy of the moonlight. Open up your subconscious mind. And last we have Book of Shadows. It's in reverse. A witch's diary of spells, inspired poetry and lessons. All magical practitioners should keep a book of shadows or a journal. It's only a journal. It's only you recording your experience on higher frequencies. Find a book with blank pages. On a new moon, gather your coven for a festive evening of decorating books. Chant. Words grant powers. Let ancestors' blessings pour down in abundant showers. Word grants powers. Let ancestors' blessings pour down in abundant showers. Then swap your book of shadows with someone to share stories. What they mean is someone that is in this metaphysical thing, not someone that has no relevance to it. Someone that can understand, someone that can read your book of shadows or your journal and be inspired. Someone that you can read their journal and be inspired. So it's on top of this focus intention card. So what I would do is I would go to the dollar store. I would get me a steno notebook or any notebook. I would, set it aside, get a notebook and get me a special pen or a special pencil, whatever feels best to me. And I would set it aside. I would consecrate it and set it aside as my sacred journal for spiritual experiences. And I would record down what rituals that my spirit brings to me. I record down what experiences I experienced. I record down that I did this ritual and had these experiences. That will help you focus your intention more when you're trying to create. Okay, we're going to do the chakra cards. We're going to read the chakra cards and get a clarification on the tarot. Please give me any messages for the Libra pertaining to this spread. Is there any messages for the Libra pertaining to this spread? You hear Midnight in the background singing Forgiving. Part of June is about forgiving yourself, Libra. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles for me, please, energy. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please, for me, energy. We have Perseverance. So, as this cycle is going on, Libra, you're going to have to persevere. It's in your orange chakra, so it's about making sure that you're persevering through your causes and effects. When you set a cause in motion, you got to persevere into seeing the effect. If you don't see the effect, then how do you know what you caused? You got to be able to see the causes that is causing these effects in you emotionally. Clarify the Five of Cups for me. Clarify the Five of Cups for me, energy. We have workaholic. Workaholic. Okay. You've been feeling drained. Makes more sense now. You've been feeling drained. So the completion of this cycle is because you've been putting the work in. You've been putting the work in either in a relationship, either in your home or in a business or at your job, or whatever your hustle is, however you create money, however you create abundance in your reality. It's time to step back and nurture and work on some of the other parts of yourself. You've been focused too much on the outside and haven't dealt with your emotional body. You haven't listened to the communication within you that's been calling for you to maybe take a vacation. Clarify the Hierophant for me. Clarify the Hierophant for me, please, energy. Okay. So it's about your self-worth issues. The challenge is your self-worth issues, and it's about you going inside and finding your self-worth within yourself, not from something outside. You've been trying to do this with something outside, and it's just not fulfilling you. Even though you've persevered through it, but it's not fulfilling you. And it's coming to a choice. It's coming to a choice, and you're going to choose your joy. You're going to choose your joy. That's what this is about, your joy. Clarify the World card for me. Clarify the World card in reverse for me, energy. We got the perception. We got perception. So you're going to have to make sure that you can perceive yourself in this world. On the inside. Can you perceive your place in this world on the inside? As a man thinketh, so is he. How do you think about yourself? What is your self-image about yourself? If you're a man, if you're a male Libra, if you're a female Libra, how do you feel about yourself when you perceive yourself in the world? How do you feel about yourself in relationship to the world? It's coming to a point where you're going to have to find your place in the world. What is your contribution to the world? What did you come to the planet to bring to the world, and how do you perceive yourself? Clarify the Hanging Man for me. Clarify the Hanging Man for me. And we got insecurity. We got insecurity. And you see, insecurity is a demon. And it starts in your heart. Are you insecure? But it goes back to this root chakra. The insecurity comes from you being scared to make the sacrifice. The sacrifice to look at something from a new perception. Maybe you have the right perception, but you need to reverse it. Maybe you need to look at something from the opposite. When it comes to yourself, when it comes to your relationship with your money, when it comes to your relationship with your home, meaning the people in your home, meaning something that's you're going to have to choose your joy about. And it's starting with your perception. Can you lose everything to no job? like Midnight say, lose everything to know Jah. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these things shall be added unto thee. It's time for you to work on your self-worth by adding some kind of spiritual tradition. Adding some kind of spiritual tradition to your reality. Persevering through this cycle that you're going through. It's about finding your joy in the month of June. Choose joy. Choosing to look at yourself in a new, joyous way. Choosing to value joy. Choosing to value your joy. It's about the things that make you happy, Libra. You thought money made you happy, and it's not money. It's going inside for a particular emotional stability, a particular perception of yourself. Persevere through this process. Persevere through this adjustment process. Persevere through this conflict within you by understanding your value. By understanding your value and how you create joy in your life. By understanding your value. Persevering through this process of conflict. Conflict is only something being changed in your reality. The rhythm is shifting because something is changing in your reality. The value is how you value and appreciate and see or perceive yourself. How you perceive your perception of yourself will show you your self-worth. This is what brings your joy to clear away your insecurity. This is your reading this month. June is about perseverance. June is about persevering through the conflict. Persevering through the conflict, seeing yourself valuable, seeing yourself worthy for joy,